Sophia for you about the Matrix. You've just been given a tremendous amount of information. And just to tell you a little story, to back you up a little bit, back in 1999, many of you in this room woke up, went to the movies that day, you saw The Matrix, first one. When you came home that evening, you had more consciousness than you did when you woke up. What would you do with the information that you were just given if you could expand on that consciousness and have more of a vision, more intuitiveness, more insight, more power to see what you can do in the future? I want to introduce the most tenacious, courageous, conscientious, gregarious person that I know. And she can see, believe it or not, far into the future. You saw a person of that with The Matrix. You were all duped into thinking that it was owned by Warner Brothers and the Wachowskis. That was all a bunch of crap. She owns it, she wrote it, she created it, and you can look it up on the internet and see who owns all of the trademarks, all of the copyrights. It is this one.
Wow.
3 years ago, we were in court in Utah, and 2 federal judges verified that she owns everything. So, without any further chit-chat from me, let me introduce you to Sophia Stewart.
I'm going to tell you like Morpheus, welcome to the real world. Because you've been in an illusion for a long time, and, you know, that's how it is in our world. It's very illusionary. A lot of programs, it's what you believe, if you're seeking the truth or you're seeking a lie. But anyway, I want to tell you about the Matrix. As you can see, that is the Matrix 4 poster, Matrix 4 movie coming soon, and I'm talking about with Leo, Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne. That is the real Matrix, not a Marvel story, talking about the Matrix, but the real Matrix. And I also want to tell people this new technology that's coming, we're not going to have a lot of time. There's going to be virtual penal systems. The virtual penal system in the future is when Homeland Security and the law enforcement...
Before we go there, I think maybe they want to know, what is the economy going to look like in the future?
Okay, let me tell you what the economy is going to look like after the Matrix. What's going to happen is we're not, like I said before, not going to have all this time anymore. So, like the system that we have now is being bogged down with a lot of money, a lot of problems. So, like the jails and the prison system that you guys are familiar with is too time-consuming. And then, like I said, there's not going to be all this money. It's going to be digital, like what you're talking about now. That's how the economy is going to change. It's going to be a cashless society. But it has to be an honest society of cash flow. But anyway, this is how the world's going to look. Say, for instance, you have motion sensors all over the highways and the freeways. And you're in your car, and all of a sudden, your car wiggles on the road. Well, they're going to send a hologram drone to your car, and he's going to come and he's going to scan your rectum. He's going to scan your body. He's going to read your text message to see if you were texting. He's going to scan your body to see if you were on drugs or anything. And this is how they know if you did something illegal. Then they're going to notify the real cop cars to come and give you a ticket. You're going to have a universal card, a driving license, like a swipe card, but it's everything. It has your information on there. It has your your vitals, everything. It's all tied into the system, banking system. So once he takes your swipe card, universal card, it's like a driving license, goes to his scorecard, has a little computer mounted on there, he'll swipe it, and one little box will fall open, and your receipt will come out. He'll take the card and your receipt and give it to you, and then you can go on. Because in the future,